If you're watching this, you need to learn an online skill. How do you expect to have freedom? How do you expect to have the ability to say what you want? How do you expect to have the ability to travel wherever you want? And how do you expect to have the ability to not be told what to do all the time? All while you have a 9 to 5. Now, I'm not shitting on a 9 to 5, right? I'm not saying it's bad. If you love your 9 to 5, then that's great. However, there are so many better options out there to make money and to have more freedom in your life. There are better options out there than just sitting in an office being told what to do all the time. So I'm here to tell you why you need to learn an online skill and some of the skills that you can learn today to start monetizing. Now, if you don't know who I am, my name is Zain. I'm a copywriter. I help creators and coaches build out their personal brands and monetize their audiences through funnels. Bit of a mouthful, but there you go, a bit of the gist. And if you haven't already, you can sign up to my email list, which is the first link in the description. Basically talk about marketing, personal branding, copywriting, all that stuff to help you get started. And it's free, so you have no excuse. Now, I'm a very big advocate of shifting your work online, simply because you just have more freedom. And freedom is something we all desire, it's something that we all want. However, a lot of people, maybe many of you watching this right now, are stuck in the 9 to 5, you're stuck in the rat race. Sorry, just the airplane going by is really freaking loud. Where was I? A lot of people are stuck in this rat race. A lot of people wake up for their 9 to 5s, thinking it's an 8-hour shift. In reality, you're working around about 11 to 12 hours, right? You wake up a bit earlier, you wake up at 7, then you need to go to work and leave the house around about 8 o'clock. You need to travel for an hour before you get there, and it's the same on the way back. So roughly your day starts at 7 and you come home around 6 or 7, right? This is on average for most people. Some of you may live closer, some of you may live a bit more further away. In my opinion, and I tell this to a lot of people, it is not a way to live, and it is modern day slavery. Simply because you can't say what you want, and if you do, boom, you're out of line, you're fired. Halfway through your work, if you decide to leave, wherever you want to go, boom, you're fired. A 9 to 5 simply holds you by the throat and says you have to listen, otherwise you're out. So this is why you need to learn an online skill. Now, you've probably been hearing that people are shifting their work online. But why is that the case? Why is it that they're leaving their 9 to 5s or finding other opportunities where they can work online? Well, first of all, it's because of flexibility. The truth is, some people are morning people, some people are nocturnal animals, okay? So take me, for example. I'm a big morning person. I like to wake up around 5 or 6 o'clock, not because it's discipline, but because I genuinely enjoy it, right? It gives me a refreshing feeling. This is the time where I'm most productive. However, for some people, their most productive hours are at night time when the world is asleep or when the country is asleep. They start to work, there's no distractions, and they can get shit done, all right? What happens is when you work online, you're able to choose your hours. You can work in the morning if you want to, you can work at night if you want to, you can sleep during the day if you want to, you can sleep during the night if you want to. You have that flexibility to work whenever you want. So, let's take an example. I do copywriting. I can do my copywriting shenanigans or write my emails and all that stuff at night time if I want to, or I can write in the morning if I want to. If you do high ticket sales, you can do calls in the morning if you want to, you can do calls at night time if you want to. That's the flexibility you have. And you can't get this in a 9 to 5 because you have to be in at 9, you have to leave at 5. Or more so, they make you stay overtime, so you have to leave at 6 or 7. You have the ability to choose your hours. All right, number 2, you have freedom. You have freedom. This is the biggest word, the biggest thing that people are chasing. When you work online, you can simply work from wherever you want. You can wake up in Barcelona. You can wake up in Bangkok, Thailand if you want to, or Koh Samui. You can wake up in Budapest if you want to. You can go to South America and Colombia and work in Medellin and work there if you ever wanted to. You can travel around the world simply because you're working online, and all you need is one of these bad boys. It's all you freaking need, or even a phone, okay? Now, I live in London, I live in the UK. It's fucking raining all the time. Even in July, summer, it's still freaking raining, all right? No one wants to be here. No one wants to be here. Therefore, if you work online, you can move to a sunnier country. You move to a sunnier country, you have better mood overall, and you're more productive when you're in a better mood. You just have more energy. Your environment is everything. I think changing your environment is one of the best things you can do, and change it to an environment where everything is optimized for you to be the most productive for your work. And guess what? If you stay in a place for too long, just pack up your stuff and just leave. Go to another country. Pack up your stuff and go to another country. This is freedom. Nothing is holding you back to go from wherever you want. Number 3, cheaper cost of living, all right? So you work online, you can, like I said before, you have the freedom to travel wherever you want. You now can save a lot more money. You can go to a cheaper country. Your cost of living or expenses are low, right? Now, if you live in the UK, like me, you spend money on insurance, you spend money paying for the car, you spend money on fuel, you spend money on MOTs, you spend all these money on a fucking vehicle to get you from A to B. And that takes most of your paycheck. Whereas if you go to Thailand, all you need is a freaking scooter. And per week to fill up your fuel is 150 baht, which is roughly around £4 for a full tank. And you can rent a scooter for £150 a month. And the rental place will take care of all the maintenance of the vehicle or of that moped. Cost of living is dirt cheap. And not to mention food's also cheaper, you know, especially if you don't want to cook like me and you want to get takeaway most of the time. If you go to another country where it's just cheaper, you know, the food will be cheap, you can just get takeaway from there. And last but not least, number four is good for your mental health and well-being. Now, what do I mean by this? Most of the time when you work online, the chances are that you're entering the world of entrepreneurship because yes, you can work for someone else, you know, you can do high ticket sales and all that stuff, but there is an opportunity for you to create your own thing. And that own thing is called a personal brand. That personal brand can be aligned to your entrepreneurship journey. You can teach people what you learn, you can teach people everything that you've done and sell them something on the product or service. Or you can attract clients through building a personal brand just like this and selling B2B. Now, as humans, we are designed to build, we are designed to create, and this is what brings us purpose in life. We do not have purpose when we build someone else's dream. When we work for someone else and they profit from everything that we've done, it makes us feel shit, it makes us feel worthless. Therefore, our purpose comes from building our own thing, our own empire. And that's what an online presence allows you to do. That's what working online allows you to do. It allows you to build something of your own. And then when you align the last 3 factors, you know, freedom, cheap cost of living, you have that flexibility, it will bring a lot more peace to your mind. It's one of the reasons why everyone else is going all in on personal branding. Luke Belmar, Iman Ghazi, Andrew Tate, Alex Hormozi, the whole lot. Everyone's going all in on personal branding and working online because that's where the money is. And that's where your audience is. And that's where you can build your business, essentially. So, with all that said, what skills should you learn? I'm going to pop some on the screen right now. Right, these are a few. Copywriting, high ticket sales, web design, personal branding, web development, coaching. These are just a few of many which you can learn today and start monetizing. Now, that being said, I do implore you to get a mentor to fast track you to success. You can find a mentor yourself. I'm not going to do that for you. But if you can learn any of these skills, or if you've got a skill currently in any single niche that you do have experience in, then you can start monetizing that skill. For example, if you're a garden person who cuts grass, you can give away like little ebooks and sell that online to other grass cutters or landscapers and all that stuff, especially if you have expertise in that field and have years of experience. So either learn a new skill or leverage a current skill which you already have. My aim for this channel is to help you guys learn more about sales and marketing, personal branding and copywriting, so you can start monetizing online. So you can have that financial freedom and location freedom to do whatever you want. Everyone who watches this channel is a family, which means that we're all in this together and we're all here to help each other achieve our goals. And like I said before, you can sign up to my email newsletter, which is linked down below. It's free. You can learn more about this on daily emails straight in your inbox. All right, cool.